All right, ready to go here. And now, Royce Lewis.
The shortstop, Royce Lewis.
Here comes a pitch. That misses the zone, and we're underway in Baltimore. And a foul ball. The 1-1. Started after it. Appeal to first. That's a swing, according to umpire Woody Keller. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Base knock, center field.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Charlie Blackmon stands in now and watches strike one. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one missed. Lewis on at first, nobody out. Two on the way. In the dirt. Brandon Drury to the plate. Not even close there. And that is ball one. Curveball drops in for a strike.
1-1.
Next pitch downstairs, and it's 2-1.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
And the right-hander's 3-1. Swing and a pop-up. Mountcastle under this one. Drops into the glove. And there are two down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Heston Kjerstad, the next to hit, takes ball one.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
2-0.
And that one is lifted in the air. Mullins settles under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jorge Mateo. And that one sliced foul. Verlander, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. And 1-2.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and you know he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
Here's Adley Rutschman in the air, out towards left center. Blackmon flashes the leather on the run and catch. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping guys off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today. The emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
Anthony Santander in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Lifted in the air, right center field. Wagner brings it in, and top of the second, digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Honus Wagner. And the right-hander back to work, and that one is inside, ball one. In for a strike, and the count even at 1.
1-1.
Zips it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here's a big power threat. Colt Keith. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double. Man at second with 1 away. And next is the designated hitter, Andy Pages. That one ripped left field. Boom goes the dynamite. He circles the bases, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 2-0. Here's Kiermaier now. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. That one hit to right. Santander drifts towards it. And there's 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Will Smith in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Next offering is down low. And now 2-0.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
Next pitch is inside, and that's ball 3.
3-0.
And there's the automatic. The 3-1. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
Lewis in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Swung on, belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. A 2-run homer, and they add to the lead. It's 4-0. So 2 away with nobody on. Now it's Charlie Blackmon. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
It's through for a hit. And that extends the inning.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Drury takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. First time up was a pop out. Next offering is down low. That's inside. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Swung on, belted. Mullins moving back for it, looking up, makes the catch up against the wall. Back here in Baltimore, here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. On the ground to short. Fires across the diamond, and they get Mullins for the out. And first offering is fouled off.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Going to count 1 and 2.
Yeah, when you get to the big leagues, you think about, filling up the back of your bubblegum card. This guy needs a couple of them to put all the accomplishments that he's had in his career.
Next to hit, Gunnar Henderson. The 1-0. That's a strike. outside. Just off the outside edge, and now 3-1. It's in and out of his glove, but in time. Nice job to stay. Top half of the third inning, and now Honus Wagner. Bradish back to work. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Round second, digging for third. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I love the hustle out of the box. Man, he drove that baseball, and he was thinking triple right away.
And here is Colt Heath. Pulls that one foul. Well struck right field. And it's off the wall. In comes the run from third to add on. It's 5-0. Austin Vogt on to pitch out of the pen here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Pages in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. He's already homered in this game. And fouled off. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1-2 is the count.
And down on strikes he goes, and one away. Here's Kevin Kiermaier.
Pretty amazing, going way back. Possibly the best center fielder I've ever seen.
Oh, right to the backstop. Tag, save. He's into third on the wild pitch. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-1. Kicks and fires. And now 2-2.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
And here it comes. Sets him down looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball at the knees. And up to the plate is Will Smith. A walk and a run scored his first time. Out to short, Mateo. Whips it to first. And they get the out on Smith. Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Ramon Urias. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
Well, Ramon Urias, spectacular defender, won a Gold Glove in 2022 and became the first Orioles third baseman to win a Gold Glove since, you know who, Boo?
Manny Machado.
That's right, in 2015.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. Lifted in the air out to left. Blackman settles underneath it. He's there. He's got it. Now there's one away. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Makes the catch for the out. So the lineup flips over. And now here is Jorge Mateo. This one popped up. Mateo goes 5 feet 11 inches, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Vladi, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
The other way. Kerstad takes it to the bag, and that is the inning. And welcome back. Here's Royce Lewis. And the pitch.
0-1.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
Oh, great grab on the dive. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Brandon Drury, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. The next pitch misses. Now 2-0.
2-0.
2-0.
Oh, yeah.
Swing and a miss
2-2.
as he was out front that time. Ripped to short. Over to first. That's out number 3. Bottom of the 4th. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman.
The catcher, Adley.
That one fouled off. Adley Rutschman seeing a first overall pick out of Oregon State. What a college career he had. He helped the Beavers win the 2018 College World Series, and he was named the most outstanding player of the tournament.
Yeah, I found it interesting that in his rookie season, many baseball experts said that he was the best catcher in the big leagues at the time.
Hayes, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And it goes just foul. Tapped softly on the ground. Throw to first, great stretch, and they got him.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Next pitch is outside, and now it's even 1-1. Just missed. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. And now the count filled up 3-2. Got him swinging. Back now at Oriole Park. Leading off, Heston Kjerstad. The wind of the pitch. Strike on the outside corner. 0-1.
You know, this group of hitters, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Swings and misses. 1-2.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
On the ground to first. He steps on the bag. 1 away here in the 5th. So up next, Honus Wagner. First offering misses the mark. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
And another ball. Here's a 2-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Colt Heath digs in now. Now fly ball to right center. Mullins snags it on the run. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now at the plate, Cedric Mullins. He swings and fouls one off.
You know, these Orioles, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Mountcastle swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. That missed inside, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Swings here and blasts one left field. That's back there. That one hops against the fence. Throws to second, and he's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Good pitch hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield.
Henderson now at the plate as he swings through strike one. That one's in there, and it's 0-2. That's a little bit low. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now Ramon Urias in there for strike one. Fouled off down the right side. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, struck him. All set for the top of the 6th. And the batter now, Andy Pajes. In the air, center field. Mullins settles under it. Puts it away for the out. Kevin Kiermaier now at the plate. Swung on, belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. The batter now will be Will Smith. Good eye right there. Ripped, but it curls foul. And the righty deals. And that's downstairs and outside. Swing and a base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Now it's going to be Royce Lewis. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Man at first. Here's the left fielder, Charlie Blackmon. Blackmon goes 6 feet 3 inches, 210 pounds, and he's usually in right, today starting in left. Smith off of first with 2 away. Got him looking. Good job. Back here at the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. Now here's the Orioles DH. Adam Frazier. Dylan Cease gets the ball now.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Left-hand hitter waits. On the ground, right side. He takes it on his own. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. And first offering is fouled off. And that one clips the corner. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Rutschman in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Next offering is in for a strike. Adley Rutschman is one of 7 catchers to be taken with the first overall pick in the draft. The first, Steve Chilcott, 1966. Swing and a miss. Back here in Baltimore, we go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Drury. And downstairs. Tap dances out of the way of that one. Next pitch is downstairs. gets the outside corner with that one. Ripped to third and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
And first offering is fouled off.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
And now it's even up.
That's the ball. 1-1.
And that's outside. The 2-1. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And that's a two-bagger.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
In the air, right field. Santander drifts towards it. And he makes the catch. And there's two down. At the plate, Colt Keith. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Pulls it in on the warning track. Welcome back, and now it's Austin Hayes. That's in there. 0-1. That's to third, and that's a fair ball. Anthony Santander at the plate. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
And first offering is fouled off. And that's in for a strike. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
The first baseman, number 6.
Pitch misses inside. 1-0.
Mountcastle.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Squeezes it. 2 down. The throw in. So first and second with 2 outs. And now it's going to be Gunnar Henderson. The 0-1. And he takes a strike. Hayes over at second. Mullins on it. Mike Baumann taking over on the mound.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1. That one out to right. Santander drifts towards it. Puts the squeeze on it. And there's one down. Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. Pitch misses. And that's ball 1. Out towards right center field. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. And now Will Smith, 1 for 2. Swung on, belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. An absolute blast to left. And they add a couple more. It's 8-0. So the batting order turns over. And now the shortstop, Royce Lewis. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Blackman in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And there's 2 away. Man at first, stepping in, Brandon Drury. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. In there, and it's 0-1.
Calling it bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
And there's a foul ball. Lewis, the runner at first with 2 gone. High in the air, out to right. Santander drifts towards it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Ramon
The
Urias.
second baseman, Ramon.
That one's in there. Strike one.
0-1.
Called strike right there. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And the right-hander deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Frazier, the next to hit, takes outside.
1-0.
There's a strike. One down, base is empty. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. And that turns the lineup over.
Everything came together for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
That's the ball.
Next pitch is inside. And that is ball 1. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 out. Rutschman stands in now and watches strike 1. Right through there for a strike. The next offering misses. Now 1-2.
1-2.
And that one is inside.
2-2.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Back now at Oriole Park, all set to start the 9th in this one. And the batter now, Heston Kjerstad. Baumann back to work. In the air to left, down the line. That's down. One hops off the wall. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day.
Now batting, right fielder, Hannes.
And now the right fielder, Hannes Wagner. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Kjerstad stands at second with no outs. Liner, base hit. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 9-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Danny Coulombe. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Keith at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
Checks over to first. Back safely. Coulombe measures 5 feet 10 inches. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, a curve, and he works in a sinker. Just a slow ground ball this time. They put the tag on him. On to first, double play. 2 outs, base is empty. Now Andy Pajes. And first offering is fouled off. Way out front for strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. That ends the frame. And welcome back. So bottom of the 9th. Now the left fielder, Austin Hayes. And that clips the inside corner. Next offering is in for a strike. And ball one. Swings and misses, and one out now. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
High fly ball out into left center field. Blackman makes the grab. 2 away.
Now batting.
Orioles
center
down to their
fielder.
final out. Next to hit, Cedric Mullins.
Mullins.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. On the ground, right side. On to first. Ball game.
Well, when you win by 9 runs, you have plenty of insurance runs. It's a huge confidence boost when you can just put that many runs up on the board. And I'll tell you what, the next game starter is saying, hey, I hope you guys save some runs for me. I want to get a win as well.
9-0 your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
And our final line.
Ready to go now? Now here is Royce Lewis.
The shortstop, Royce Lewis.
The line to kick the pitch. Off the plate inside, and we're underway. And it's even up.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Ah, that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, a little problem with his location there, but now the bigger problem's at first base. Tons of speed over there. He's going to have to manage the running game and find the strike zone.
Charlie Blackman, the next to hit, takes ball one. High fly ball down the left field line. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball.
That's a base hit. Run scores. Another comes in to score, and they take a 2-run lead.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Heston Kjerstad in the box now. No balls and a strike. Drury gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Ball one there.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Left field, way back there. Bangs off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double. Honus Wagner, the next to hit. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Pitch is in there. Strike one.
0-1.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. Now the third baseman, Colt Keith. Ball one, no strikes. Good eye right there. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boog, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that, but
Mountcastle to first in time. Out number 2 and another run comes in. Andy Pajes stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Next pitch is popped up. Nice grab on the run. And that's the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Jorge Mateo.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ballgame.
Makes the grab. One down. Here's Adley Rutschman.
Batting second, the catcher, Adley.
And first offering is fouled off. Chris, when you look at Justin Verlander, what makes him so good on the mound?
Well, I would say in the prime of his career, the fact that as the game went on and he got deeper into his outing, he actually gained more velocity and became more crisp. So he was one of those classic pitchers that you said, we don't get him early, we're not going to get him at all.
That one's in there, and that is strike 2. Swing and a miss, and he back here in Baltimore. New inning getting started. Here's Kiermaier now, and a pitch. And takes low for ball one. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
That clips the corner. And that one hammered. That's got a chance. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's into third base with a leadoff triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how he was hustling, and I think he knew he was going for 3 as soon as it touched down.
at the belt and fires. Whips it to Mountcastle. That's out number 1, and a run comes in to score. Here's Royce Lewis. And there's the strike.
0-1.
Oh, great stop. Fires to first. Got him. Nice play. Here's Charlie Blackmon. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. On the ground. Mateo sends it to first. 3rd out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Anthony Santander at the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. On the corner for a strike.
1-1.
Right side, hard hit. Kerstad steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down. Foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe.
That's strike 3. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. And now, Brandon Drury. The pitch. Ball 1, no strikes.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And now here is Heston Kerstad. First offering misses the mark. Kerstad batting in the cleanup spot. He's usually in right field. Today starting at first. The pitch. That's a strike, and it's 1-1.
Well, the ball's going to get to him a lot quicker than it normally does, making that adjustment from right field into first base. And I would say just play a little bit deeper than normal.
That's off the mark. 2 balls and a strike. Strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Drury aboard here at first with nobody out. Into center and a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out. So digging in, Honus Wagner. He's 0 for 1. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. 1 run is in. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out. Coming on for the Orioles, Austin Vogt.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind.
On the ground to second, might be 2. Fires over to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. So now the DH spot, Andy Pajes. He's 0 for 1. That one's in there, 0-1. 1 out and a runner at second. Out towards left center. And it falls. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's 7-0. Here's Kevin Kiermaier. He tripled and scored his first time. Off the mark there, and it's 1-0. Vogt, a 6'2" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slurve, a cutter, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And that gets down into the gap. Pajes on his way to third. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Grounded out his first time. Next pitch is popped up. Urias makes the grab for the second out.
Oh, that's a frustrating at bat right there. Big opportunity and just missed it. I know he wanted to do some damage. Next guy will have to pick him up.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score, and they now lead by 9.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Blackman in the box again. Takes a strike. 1 for 2. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Lewis rounds second on his way to third. They add on as the run scores all the way from first. It's 10-0. Brandon Drury to the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Here's a rocket out to left. Hayes puts the squeeze on that one. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in is the speedy Gunnar Henderson. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Digging in, Ramon Urias. There's the strike. Urias measures 5 feet 10 inches, 185 pounds, and he's a native of Mexico. And a swing and a miss, down on strikes, and there's 2 down. Here's Adam Frazier. That's through there for a strike.
Players from Mexico City to Baja California have been in the league going back to the 30s. Mexico has been represented every decade for nearly 100 years now and has a strong history in MLB.
And a swing and a miss. The big righty strike. Welcome back. On to the 4th. Leading off, Heston Kjerstad. Both back to work. And that's outside.
1-0.
Next offering is downstairs. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Mullins going back some more, makes the catch up against the wall.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
On the ground, out to short. On the run, sends it over to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Now it's the power speed combo. Colt Keith. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Mullins moving back for it. Still going back. Hauls it in on the warning track. Back now at Oriole Park. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Jorge Mateo now. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And now Adley Rutschman.
Ball outside.
And the 1-0.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Hayes batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Mateo runs to the right side, and that one finds its way through. Here's the throw to the plate. He beats it safe. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And a swing and a miss. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Mullins in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Strike 2.
0-2.
Swings through it, and that's a... Mike Baumann will take over here.
Power slider guy, Bird. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
And the batter now, Andy Pajes. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 1 down. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Kevin Kiermaier. Hit hard on the ground to short. Whips it to Mountcastle. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air. Maybe drive it into the gap.
Smith stands in here. Takes ball 1 low. Next one misses. And it's 2-0. Just missed.
3-0.
The 3-1. And there's ball 4.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Mullins settles under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
The first baseman, Ryan.
The right-hander back to work.
Castle.
Just a weak fly ball this time. Drury puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Strike 2.
0-2.
And now 1-2. Swing and a miss. He swung over top of the curveball. This one in the air center field. Kiermaier moving under it and makes the play, and that's out number. Back here in Baltimore, now it's going to be Charlie Blackmon. The pitch. With the shift on, hits right into it. Whips it to Mountcastle, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Brandon Drury getting ready to hit. There's a swing and a drive. That one's back there. And boom goes the dynamite. He flexes his power with that swing, and they boost their lead. It's 11-1. So 1 out, nobody on. And here's the first baseman, Heston Kjerstad. That one misses. Ball 1. Baumann, the tall righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. That one is hammered right field. Santander ranging back, and boom goes the dynamite. He powers one out to right field, and they add a run. It's 12-1. Now at the plate, Honus Wagner. That one's in there. That's strike 1. And that's in the dirt.
1-1.
Line drive. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Keith stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. Next one off the plate inside. And a count 1-2. And a ball evens the count. Kicks and deals. And that one moves his feet. To the right side. And that is that. Well, we go bottom. Six. And here is Adam Frazier. New pitcher now, Greg Maddox.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well. You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
1-2 now.
2-2.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Down and full.
Rip towards third. One up, one down. Back to the top of the lineup. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jorge Mateo. Flips the corner. That's strike one. He goes down looking. So 2 down now, and here is Adley Rutschman. First offering, and it just misses. Swing and a miss as he was out front. That one to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. Rutschman now on the bump. Keegan Aiken.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Paz stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. So 2 balls and no strikes. That one ripped. That ball's carrying. Boom goes the dynamite. So up next, Kevin Kiermaier. Fouled off to the right. And he deals. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Way outside, and it's 1-2. Hit weakly on the ground. Urias on the run, throw to first. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Smith in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Hard hit left side. Mateo sends it to first, and they get the out on Smith.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Lewis in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the catch, inning over. Set for the last half of the 7th, and into the box for Baltimore, Austin Hayes. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Out to short. Lewis throws to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Anthony Santander digs in now. There's a strike. And a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And that one is lifted in the air. 2 away now. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. That clips the corner.
0-2.
Next pitch misses outside. Going to count 1-2. And down on strikes. Back here at the ballpark at the plate, Charlie Blackmon. The pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now it's going to be Brandon Drury. And now the lefty. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Henderson tossed to second on a Mountcastle. It's a double play.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
Swing and a laser off the bat. This looks like extra bases. And now let's see if he goes for it. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Now the 0-1. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Next pitch is popped up. He's got it. And that is. And welcome back. Bottom of the 8th. And into the box for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle. Center field. Drury grabs it on the run.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Keith tosses across to first, and a couple of quick outs. Ramon Urias now at the plate. There's a strike. And that one fouled off. The punch out there. Welcome back. And the batter now, Colt Keith. Aiken back to work. That one hammered center field. Mullins moving back for it. Back some more. And boom goes the dynamite. A towering shot to center, and they tack on to their lead. It's 14-1. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Danny Coulombe.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Paz now at the plate as he thought about that one but held back. He's already homered in this game. Next pitch is outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Next offering upstairs. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
3-1 now. Hot shot to third. Henderson over to first in time. Now one gone in the 9th. Now here is Kevin Kiermaier. Hard hit right side. On to first. Play is made, 2 out. Shoots a line drive single into right center.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with a pitch in that location.
Next to hit, Royce Lewis. That one misses. 1-0. just missed. Smith off of first with 2 away. To third, Henderson. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And oh no, it's out of play. Just a terrible throw there. Next pitch is popped up. Mateo has a beat on it. Makes the catch. And back now at Oriole Park. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Now here is Adam Frazier. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. He'll circle the bases, and they're chipping away. It's 14-2. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Jorge Mateo. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. There's a strike.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Hard hit, left field, base hit.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice job of driving that pitch.
Keith to second, and that's a double play to end it.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for these guys today.
14-2 at the end of this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes.